Welcome back to Feast on That. I am Venus Quintana, and we are here at Del Fuego in Babylon Village, here with one of the owners, Leo Di Nicola, and the head chef, Steve Hammerman. Thank you for joining us.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Nice to be here.
So we have some incredible dishes that have just been brought out to the table. Everything looks very vibrant, very colorful. We have new cocktails. So tell me all about it.
All right, the first dish we have, it's a shrimp and chorizo flauta.
Okay.
So flauta is flute, and it's rolled. We grill them. And then chorizo is a Spanish sausage.
Right.
It's made with many different Spanish spices, cumin.
So is it quite
coriander.
spicy then?
There's a little spice to
Yeah,
it, but
okay.
it's not crazy. There's a little sweetness. The shrimp also helps to, sweetness from the shrimp. It'll help take off some of the heat from the chorizo.
Okay.
And then some cheese and pico de gallo in it, which in Spanish, pico de gallo means the rooster's beak.
The rooster's beak. See, I didn't know that.
It's basically it's tomato, cilantro, onions, some
Okay.
jalapeno.
Great
And then it's
flavors.
served with a roasted tomato guajillo sauce.
Okay. That looks
Guajillos
delicious.
are a dried red chili.
Dry red chili, okay.
And then in the middle we have one of our newer dishes. It's going to be on the new menu that's
looks
coming
delicious.
out. It's a lobster guacamole.
Lobster guac.
We take some lobster claws and we chop it up. Then we mix it up with some adobo that you get from the can from our chipotles. Adobo is a Spanish marinade they use for a lot of things. There's many different spices in it. Then I mix up our house guacamole with some grilled local corn that we get from the local farm. And then just get some tomatoes, cilantro, lime juice, and traditional guacamole.
Okay.
Also, we have here, which actually this dish represents what we do very well because we are Tex-Mex.
Right.
So it is an enchilada, but this is a barbecue brisket enchilada. So we then take
That's quite a spin.
Texas barbecue and mix it with Mexican, and there's some barbecue sauce on it, onion ring. We make brisket in house. About 5-6 hour process where we make our brisket. It's cooked every day, and we also on top is it's a tomato guajillo sauce as well. And it just all blends very well together with the Tex-Mex theme, and it represents us perfectly.
And now this is one of your popular dishes. This is very...
We sell enchiladas and quesadillas are huge
Really?
on our menu. We sell tons of them. The flautas over there is actually Leo's go-to when he comes in.
Very
He loves
nice.
the flautas, and of
Looks
course guacamole.
delicious.
Can't go wrong with guacamole anyway.
Never go wrong,
Perfect way
especially
to
with
start any
lobster in
meal.
it. Very nice. And now what are we drinking here, and how is this complementing the foods?
Well, very well, I think. First of all, it starts with a Herrador Reposado, which is a very solid Mexican blue agave tequila.
I'll take a sip of this.
We mix with that fresh squeezed lime and orange juice. And then we use organic agave nectar, and we put on top a rim of Grand Marnier. So this is on the sweeter side to complement the foods that we're eating. I think it's a nice blend because here, instead of going all spicy like we did with our first drinks and chips, now we're sort of going a little more savory to our dish, and
Wonderful.
I think it's a great complement to that.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So, cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you so much for having me. So we're going to try some of this, yeah?
Yes, of course.
Okay, fantastic. So do you want to...
How about yeah, just pass it down and I'll just serve it up. This is how we do it at home.
So if you were to describe in terms of what would be the main kind of ingredients in terms of herbs and spices that you use in your cooking, what are some of the main things that you always use in your dishes?
In Mexican cooking, it's a lot of the similar ingredients.
Right.
Maybe cilantro.
I know
cumin.
cilantro, huge,
Cilantro's
right?
huge.
I love
Cumin,
cilantro.
lime juice. There's a lot of garlic, white onion.
Oh.
Yourself the guacamole.
Okay,
you know,
thank you so
and
much.
avocado, obviously.
Of course.
But
yeah.
those are very, you know, if you make a lot of Mexican sauces, if you look them up, a lot of them all have the same stuff. If it be tomato or if it's a tomatillo, garlic, onion, cilantro, there's cumin, and then many different types of other spices you could throw in there, coriander.
Right.
And then we actually, we have some spices that are specially blended for us that we came up with, and we have a spice company that does that for us, and they're all these spices they're made up to our specifications of how we want them done, and a lot of them are, you know, kind of almost secret ingredients that
Sure.
you know kind of add our own little taste to it, and you know, and then the great thing about Tex-Mex food is, you know, you can play around with it a little more. You get
Right.
a little more creative
Sure.
with
The
everything.
sauce for your empanada.
So,
Oh, okay, great.
This one.
Wow. That's incredible. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So, would you say that there is a misconception about Tex-Mex food that maybe, you know, it's not per se the healthiest of cuisines? You know, I think people kind of misconstrue exactly what goes into Tex-Mex. I mean, if you think about all the fresh ingredients, all the herbs and all the spices which have a lot of health benefits, it really is something that's, and I know a lot of you believe in sustainable farming and that whole approach to your cooking. Tell us about that.
I mean, we try to, as much as possible, and this is our favorite season because now our Long Island farms are booming and they're putting out all early asparagus and strawberries and lettuces that can grow early in the season. And the corn will be planted, and the romaine lettuce and the arugula that you can get, and all these fresh flavors. But they don't have to travel 3,000 miles. They travel 30
Sure.
miles. So we're getting corn on the cob that might have just come off the plant yesterday. And you just can't beat the freshness. But also, it's so good for the environment that it didn't have to travel across the country on a truck or a plane or a train. And it is a little more expensive, but we absorb that because we believe in it. And then I think the myth about you know, Mexican food, these sauces aren't made with they're made with the fresh ingredients
delicious, by the way.
of the produce itself and,
Right.
and herbs and spices. So there's not a lot of fat added. Yes, some of the stuff is fried. You got to stay away from the chips. They're addictive. But if you eat a basket of chips, you know, you just ate a basket of fried corn chips.
Right.
You know.
Well, you have to have
But
limitations.
guacamole with avocado and fresh lime, onion, tomato, you know, it's all fresh ingredients. It's really good, healthy.
Right.
And-
This is
and
excellent,
it's
I must
a way
say.
to eat clean. Beans, rice.
Sure.
You know.
And it's great that you're supporting the local businesses, local farmers, so forth. I mean, that's very important.
As much as we possibly can, we do. Yeah.
and avocado.
So delicious.
Avocados
Unbelievable.
are a superfood. It's a superfood.
It is a superfood, yeah, lots of health benefits.
There's so many health benefits to avocado, and they say
Good
if you have
fats,
avocado
good
every day,
fat.
it's actually really good for you.
Sure, sure. Very good. So I'm going to actually try some of this guacamole right
I was
now.
going to say, here we've yet to try the actual
It
lobster
looks
guac.
incredible. I love lobster. Okay. Wow. Very refreshing. Very refreshing. I like that a lot. You're going to have some? Are you
I am
going to
indeed.
watch me
I'm
eat?
just waiting for you.
Very, very nice, I must say. Very good.
It was hard to get that first one on the chip. That way we could see the
But it
hearts.
definitely complements the cocktail very well. And so many different flavors. It's very, very nice, I must say. So what are your plans for the future? Do you have any restaurants that you might be opening? Any new ventures? Anything
do,
like
actually,
that maybe our listeners or viewers would like to know about?
Yeah, this is one of two Del Fuego restaurants. One's on the North Shore in St. James, a little further out. But the next one will be here on the South Shore in Patchogue. And
jog, okay.
that store will be approximately twice the size of this one, which is approximately twice the size of the first one. So baby steps. We started small, but we're getting bigger, and it's due to the fact that the people we are serving are enjoying it. So you got to give them what they want, and we're trying to do it in the best way we can. And be as environmentally friendly
and
while
you
we're
keep up with
doing
the
it.
trends, right? I
Sure.
think that's a big thing. Is really there's so many different trends that are happening, and I think consumers are changing their minds at the drop of a hat, and you really have to keep up with that.
Right.
So
We
that's
keep
very
it fresh
important.
and as economically friendly for the end user, that they can actually afford to come more than once a week or
Sure, absolutely.
once a month.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So tell us really quickly. I know we're not going to try it, but any desserts to mention or?
All our desserts we make in house.
You
Everything's
do,
made
okay.
in house. Our apple empanada is probably one of the best ones we have.
Okay.
We take local Granny Smith apples and we mix them up with some ingredients: cinnamon, brown sugar.
Okay.
The normal stuff you'd put in apples, and then
Great.
we took a traditional empanada, which normally is a very Spanish dish, and we turned it into a dessert, and we serve it with a salted caramel ice cream.
Oh, sounds amazing. That sounds really good. Next time, I'll order that next time, because right now, this is great. I'm getting a little full, but it's absolutely wonderful. But this has been a wonderful experience. Thank you guys so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I
For
will
us as
definitely
well.
be
Thank
back.
you.
I will tell all my friends, and whoever's watching, definitely make it down to Del Fuego in Babylon Village. Great place. Obviously, you can see the quality of the food is amazing. So thank you so much. And it's been a good time, guys.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very
It
Thank
was
you,
our
thank
pleasure.
you
Yes,
so
thanks.
much. So thank you. This has been another episode of Feast on That. I'm your host, Venus Quintana, and we will join you very soon for another episode. Thank you.